Sun Bear, one of today's most respected medicine men, shared his thoughts about man and earth changes. Why is there an increased interest today in Native American philosophy?
Well, I think its increased interest is because as society has gone over to becoming more plastic and more mechanized and more other things, yet there's a hunger for more of the naturalness and finding that balance again.
Is there a relationship between individual personal growth and earth changes?
Yes. The way that I see that humanity is upon the earth to process, in other words, to grow into their fullest potential. And what is happening at the same time is what we call the earth cleansing, which is major changes like earthquakes and storms and things like that will be happening. And we're in a time now on the earth when we say when one area is too wet and another one is too dry, one place too hot and another one too cold. And this is part of major weather pattern changes. It'll continue till the year 2000. And this is happening at the same time. People are beginning to make conscious changes in their life and path and seeking out a better balance and harmony.
How does the Indian way relate to the current New Age movement?
Well, a lot of the things that the New Age people are turning to are very much part of the ancient native teachings and belief. That is, like now we're getting people that are consciously talking about environment and things like that. And native people are very strongly into the environment and have always been, because they refer to the earth as the mother, not only of humankind but of all living creation. So there's parallels in it. And after all, who could be more organically living than native people eating off the land, or who could be more involved with holistic health than people who had the knowledge of 150 different herbs that they used for ceremonial purposes and for healing, and the sweat lodge, which is a sacred method of cleansing and everything, are all very organic methods of healing. And what I try to teach people is to take their own power, and I say, and then when you find out, when you've searched over things and you look at the world and you look at things around you, you look at that whole gobbledygook that the society has become, and one day you have to look at it and you have to say, I don't believe it. And then when you're brave enough to have acknowledged that you don't believe that crap that's out there, then it's a time when you're ready to really start growing and taking on your true spirituality. And what I teach people is to create their own belief system. That means sort out and find what's real.
How does where we live affect our way of thinking?
If you live in a city and you're locked in and everything, and you're locked away from nature, you begin to, your sight or view of things diminish. You get to where you can't see things as far in terms of things. And I try, part of the thing that I try and teach my people that come to me is how to learn to widen and expand their vision and to look out in a broader sense of things.
Do you have some advice for those of us who have to live in the city?
There are ways of taking power over your life, becoming a whole, balanced human being, and being able to connect with the earth as well, even if it's just hugging a tree in the park once in a while, to begin to start refeeding yourself with energy and power and coming back into balance and harmony.